is really DeBerry's
At the third running back, a junior, number 35, Mike Kirkland. Playing tackle, a junior, number 50, Aaron Whitlock.
Points off Besmer, they're not going to get any
At one guard, a senior, number 52, Jim Pecola.
Very good. That is lost earlier to...
At tackle, a sophomore, number 60, Mark Peterson.
Right, and Berga's got
Playing center, a senior, number 65, Robert Mata.
Be back at the home of the Lakes. We're just less than 3 minutes away.
At the other guard,
Stand by.
a sophomore, number 70, Ted Harmer. Playing one end, a junior, number 86, Justin Borseth. And at the other end, a senior, number 88, Brad Bessinen. The Panthers are coached by Pete Heidemann, Jerry Leaf, and Larry Mackey. And now for the number 1 ranked on team, Linden Hubbell. The Lakes today is senior, number 9, Doug Hodges. The Lakes are coached by Ron Warner, he's assisted by Russ Lauren, and JV coaches Neil Hartley and Mark Bonaparte.
What does that mean, Big Al?
Means you didn't get drafted, Norm. The Lakes won the toss, deferred to the second half, and hence the Lakes will be kicking here.
Okay, and Gary Wenberg is with us this afternoon doing our stats and some analyzing here as this game progresses, and we're ready for the opening kickoff. The Panthers will do the receiving, and the wind...
The ball decided to leave early. Is in motion.
And there is the kick, and it's deep. And that's going to go into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20.
You did learn something last night, Norm, after all. When the ball's in the end zone, you...
These Panthers against the Vikings last Friday night in Baraga, and they like to throw the ball, but I don't think they'll be throwing much against the wind. And there's a handoff up the middle. And gain of about 3 or 4 because... that's my daughter's nickname, and it's also my son's nickname, and it's spelled like a chit. So, handoff up the middle again, and virtually no gain that time.
Yeah.
And the quarterback, Eric Warachek. Round the right side, number 21, the ball carrier, T.J. Leaf. He's close.
T.J. Leaf met in there by Coos, and he's going to be short by about 1.5 yards or so, and it's going to bring up a 4th.
Lakes could get good field position.
Old Avedisian from down in Agate Falls doing the booting for Ewen.
And the ball is downed at about the 45-yard line of the Lakes, and it turned out to be a pretty good punt. 1st and 10.
He kicked it well.
Yes, he certainly did. Doug Hodges, the quarterback. Here's a handoff right side. Is that Roberts? About a 9-10-yard gain. Looks like he's got a 1st down.
Roberts off a right tackle on that full blast. Picks up about 10 or 11 yards.
1st down of the afternoon goes to the Lakes, and they have the ball inside the Panthers' 45-yard line. 1st and 10, pitch out to Rowe. Left side, he finds some running room, breaks loose of 1 tackle, picks up another couple tough yards, about 6 in all.
Kurt Rowe evaded 1 tackle and turned to the middle of the field.
Temperature at game time here in the 50s. 2nd down play coming up. Rowe is the ball carrier, bounces off one would-be, but the other guy got him. Looked like that was number 30. Middle. Well, that'll work too, maybe.
Pitch right.
Well, we got all kinds of coaches up here. But how about a flag?
It was a flag.
Flag left.
Did anybody call a flag?
Now it's against the Lakes, so that's going to be an illegal procedure. Over the ball, Mark Hoffman, 5'8", 182-pound senior center. Hodges, he pitches, goes right, pitches left. Coos, the ball carrier, he's got a 1st down. He's still on his feet. He may go. Tight ropes into the end zone. Touchdown, no flags.
That was that play where they throw the quick pitch to the right, but Coos intercepts it going to the left, and that's the 2nd time we've seen that this year, and that play worked out quite effectively again. Last time it was
out there, and the Lakes just used that tight rope offense.
That was
takes the snap from center. And he runs right. He may run it in himself. And he spins into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. Timeout on the field. 7:51 left in the first quarter. It's Lakeland and Hubbell 8. And Ewen Trout Creek nothing.
43.
Well, Dennis Schmidt will do the kickoff here as the Lakes score and the run by Coos. And it's a long end, not as long as that opening kickoff. It's picked up at about the 25-yard line and swinging to his left and then up the middle is number 24, Mitch Warachek. And he gets up to about 29. Wild Creek after that to run back.
Wind shifted.
The ball at the 29-yard line. Short pass, and it's complete for about a yard or two.
Yes, that one there was throw.
Up in Houghton. Christy happy with John Coos's run, I'm sure. Come on out and see some football. Close the shop. Nice sunny day. No gain on that play.
That was Mike Kirkland with the ball and a big hit by Fezzi for a loss.
Man defense to face, and plus the 12th man that stiff wind, so Warchek can't throw the ball. He pitches it back this time, and there's going to be a big loss as the pitch went back to number 21, T.J. Leaf, and he was caught about 5-6 yards back.
Excellent pursuit there by the right side. I think that was Kurt Rowe that got
Faster, Norman, get it moving upfield a little quicker.
Right on. So they're back to punt. They'll apparently give up the football, and there's the kick. Pretty good kick. It bounds at the 50-yard line, picked up by Coos in the air. He runs across field to his left. He's still on his feet. He's at the 50, the 45, the 40, still on the run there until the run out of bounds at about the 35. The ball inside the 40 at the 37-yard line of the Panthers. Hodges goes back to pass. He's going to be sacked. He was caught at his own 45. Well, actually, at the Panther 40. Long yardage. Back to pass, Hodges. He throws left for Coos, and it's incomplete.
broken up beautifully by I think Bill Anderson. Actually, if that ball
Want to give the Panthers any advantage whatsoever.
yes, and this is a time they have to do it.
Hodges goes back, throws one. There's a pitch out, and that worked, but not for a whole lot of long yardage.
That was the hook and ladder, but Kurt Rowe did put the stutter step on.
Oh, of course. The ball is at the 35-yard line, a 4th and 8.
John Deere straight ahead.
And Hodges goes back to pass, throws a quick one in the flats to the left side to Coos. Coos fights his way down inside the 30-yard line. He's close to a first down. Let's see where they spot it.
He got a poor spot. They might be close. They might have to measure. No, they're giving him a first down.
And 10. Inside the 30-yard line. Here's Rowe. Rowe finds some running room. He's at the 5. He turns his way, and he's brought down close to the end zone, but I think he's going to be shy.
Excellent downfield blocking in there by the Lakes number 52, Mark.
Was it down around the 2 or 3? 1, is it? At the 1-yard line. Okay. I was looking at the end zone marker. And Rowe goes in untouched.
Yes, and that brings the score up to 13-0. That last long run by Rowe, he
Up the hill here about 4 miles. 8 and 6 was 14.
Huh?
8 and 6 was 14. Pitches out right side. Rowe. And he's in there. 2-point conversion.
and that makes it 16. 13 and 2 is 16.
3:33 left on the clock here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. It's the Lakes 16, the Panthers nothing. There's still another half to play there. Here's Schmidt's kick, and it is a good squibbling kick down at the 20-yard line, and back to about the 21 with the ball. Who was that? Kirtland?
I think the Warchek, he avoided the first tackler and picked up a couple extra yards.
Giving up the football and giving the Lakes good field position. That's resulted in a couple of Lakes TDs. Hanging on to the football, and he's going to be sacked. Eric Warchek, loss on the play.
Warchek sacked by Bodewine.
To the line.
15 sacks this year for Bodewine.
Okay, congratulations to him. Back to pass on the right side, and that one is complete for a long gainer to number 88, Brad Bessinen.
Bessinen caught that one and picked up about 18 yards. That's going to bring him.
Junior quarterback of the Panthers. Over the ball, checks right, checks left. Goes back in the pocket again, throws it up the middle, and that one is incomplete. That was intended for Borseth.
Yes.
Farm on the east side of town.
Here's the kick. They were short of the first down. They're going to have to give up the football. The lone deep man is Coos. Fields it on one bounce at his own 35, 40, 45. He's at the 50, ridden out of bounds at the 49-yard line of ETC.
Yes, excellent evasion of a tackler down on his own 40-yard line, and he only cropped this year.
He was, you guys. Inside the 50, 1st and 10. Quick handoff to John Deere. He's got some running room. He's still on his feet. They can't bring him down. Inside the 10 at about the 8, and for about 20 yards, he carried a couple of people with him.
John Deere ran straight ahead for 15 and had 3 tacklers on him, went into a tailspin, spun out.
They have the ball at about the 8-yard line of the Panthers, 1st and 10. Hodges goes over quarterback, over center. Goes back in the pocket, throws one in the flat. That's complete. Number 80, and he's in. Touchdown to number 80, Jason Crouch.
Crouch running a little out to the right side, and a little flare pass to Crouch, and the Lakes are in for the score from 15 yards out.
Boy, oh boy. I haven't seen a power run like that in high school football ever, like we just saw.
For about 10 yards.
Well, the Lakes show their offensive versatility there with the pass to Crouch. Crouch carries it into the end zone on the right side. There's a... Well, wait a minute. It's not a touchdown.
We have a clip. It's called back, and it's first from the 20-yard line.
Oh, boy. So it's a first down at the 20 now. Quick pass up the middle. That's broken up. I'll tell you, Hodges just took one step back, and then he fired it, and it was knocked away. Well, the Lakes have chosen to go to the air quite a bit here in the first quarter. That's a bit uncharacteristic, and there's movement in the line, so the flags fly, and it looks like it's going to be against ETC. Man in motion left. Hodges pitches out. Rowe. He cuts to the outside at the 5. Touchdown. No flags on the field.
Running behind John Deere that time, and John Deere took out the only defender that was left over there, and Rose scurries into the end zone for the Lakes' third score. At 22?
Let's see. Yep, 2 twos. Side by each on the clock.
Right.
Here's Hodges. Goes back. Fires it in the end zone. Incomplete this time. Timeout on the field. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. It's now Linden Hubbell 22, ETC nothing.
Because the flag came out, so he just didn't signal it. That's why I didn't know if he went in or not. I just stood there and waited.
Okay, there's the kickoff, and that ball is going to bound into the end zone for a touchback, and the Panthers will bring it out to their own 20, and that's where they've been all afternoon thus far. It's from their own 20. Eric Warachek checks his backfield now, calls the signals. There's a handoff to the left side for Salonen, I believe, and he gets a couple. No, he's getting a loss.
Lee Marcotte in there as quick as the ball knocks him for a 5-yard loss.
Of the quarter. Warachek pitches out right side. TJ Leaf, and he is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he does, that's it.
Yeah, he was met in there by Nutty Berry for one.
At their own 15-yard line, that's the end of the first quarter, which has been brought to you by Lindra Chevy of Hancock. Second quarter action brought to you by Pepsi of Houghton. It is Linden Hubbell 22, Ewen Trout Creek nothing. Third down and about 15.
Maybe Warachek can air it out here.
Warachek is going to put it in the air, and he does, and it's complete, and that's going to be a gain of about 1 or 2 is all, as the Lakes are defending that pass pretty well to pick up the first down, because I think they're afraid of an interception, so now they're going to give up the football. And there's the kick, and it's fielded at the 45-yard line, and there's a fumble on the play. And it's recovered by the Lakes.
Yes, on the other end, I was kind of watching it, but we do have a wind that's quartering the field from the southwest.
Hodges, the quarterback. And he's going to air it up. And it's incomplete, intended for Coos.
Yes, he threw that one like a...
Down and 10. The ball at the 45 of ETC. Hodges, quick handoff to Roberts. Roberts, couple 3 tough ones.
Roberts met there by number 30 of the Panthers some years when he used the same 2 all year.
3rd and 8. And there's a handoff right side for Rowe. Rowe running room. He's going to go. That's it. Boy, he just weaved his way through a couple of would-be tacklers and a couple of head fakes, shoulder fake here, and shake and bake, and he's gone.
Give a lot of credit to Doug Hodges that time, taking that football and putting it right on his hip. And Rowe taking the ball from his hip and going. At first, I lost sight of it, and then I seen he had it on his stomach.
Damage here on this drive on the ground. Rowe carrying the mail. Now the 2-point conversion attempt. Hodges, he pitches right, fakes it, throws it left, and overshot his would-be receiver, incomplete. Lakeland and Hubbell 28, Ewen Trow Creek nothing. The Lakes will kick off once again. Into the win this time. Low kick. Taken upfield now to about the... Let's see, where are they going to mark that? About the 35?
Excellent return by Jake Mackey.
The down markers are almost existent here at the home of the Lakes. I really have problems here. You got to be watching from a helicopter. 2nd down and 12 for the Panthers inside their own 35. Handoff left side, a little bit of running room. The door closes on T.J. Leaf after a gain of a couple. I don't know if he got back to the original line of scrimmage even. The 8-0 lead. ETC with a 3rd and 11. Suspect they'll go to the air, and they do. There's the pass downfield. It's picked off by Coos. The intended receiver fell down, and Coos leaped over him as he was falling and intercepted it.
Yes, excellent catch by
him. And there's a handoff to Rowe. Rowe was met by a couple of tacklers, but I'll tell you, for that run, which didn't seem like much, it amounted to about 4 yards.
Yes. Why did he call that a wishbone?
It's supposed to look like one. I don't know. Back to pass. Hodges, he airs it. It was partially deflected. It falls incomplete, intended for Coos.
Yes, that defender got back there.
Now, is this the wishbone? No. That's a flag. Single wing to the right? Flag on the play.
Somebody lined up in a neutral zone there, I guess, and it was the one of the Lakes, so they're going to have a 3rd and 11. I was listening to scores last night out of a radio station in Minnesota.
A few 9-man football teams in the Upper Peninsula, a lot of them on the eastern end. There's a handoff to Roberts. John Deere plows his way. He's got some blocking in front of him. Good gain on the play of about 8 or 9, but he's going to be a couple of yards shy. A 4th down situation and 4 to go for the Lakes. White out to the right. Back to pass. Hodges throws a flare pass. That's complete. That's going to be enough for a 1st down and then some to Jason Crouch. Good play calling there.
Crouch caught the ball and ran ahead about 6 or 7 yards to get the 1st down before he was tackled by Chris Seaton.
Play is right now, too. Lakes moving from our left to right.
He guesses, too.
At the 23-yard line, back to pass. Hodges fires it into the end zone. Incomplete. Just out of the reach of Dennis Schmidt, the 6-foot, 162-pound junior. So that'll go for naught. 2nd down. Hodges, the quarterback, only knows with the rest of his team right now. And handoff to John Deere. And power runner Bill Roberts, shy of the 1st down, about 4. Rose in there with Roberts in the backfield. Back to pass, though, is Hodges. Fires it to the right side. Good snag by number 80, Jason Crouch.
Excellent catch by Jason Crouch, fully extending his body to lean out and grab that one, and it does give the Lakes the 1st down.
And the Lakes again are threatening.
Give us to number 30.
There's the play developing to Rowe. No, it's a good fake, and there's the pass intended in the end zone that falls incomplete. I believe the intended receiver again was Crouch.
Yes, that was Crouch.
And Rowe, the wideouts, and they go into the shotgun. Hodges does throw the ball, and it's tipped away, incomplete. You count the players. I'll call the play here. Hodges hands off to Roberts. Roberts fires his way down close to the goal line. And let's see where they mark it at about the 1.
Roberts straight ahead to the 2-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal at the 2.
Which could mean Roberts.
Goal line right this time, Norm.
Okay, let's see. And Hodges hands it off to Roberts. He bowls his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yes, Roberts does bowl his way in. There was opposition there, but not enough to stop him.
Well, that's a bull that'll never be taken to market, I'll tell you. Here we go with the 2-point conversion attempt once more. Rolling to his right, throwing it into the end zone. It was underthrown, and 2-point conversion is no good once again. Timeout on the field, 4:35 left in the first half. Lake Linden Hubbell 34, Ewen Trout Creek nothing.
Kind of a weird way there. Weird way the officials are. This guy here, they got 2 back there.
Off the tee as the Lakes prepare to kick off. Dennis Schmidt, the squib kick, bounds across the 50, the 40, and a short run back shy of the 40. As a matter of fact, they're going to mark that ball at about the 36, I think. Eric Warachek, back to throw. Up the middle, it's complete for a first down across the 50. Brad Bessinen.
Excellent pass that time, and a pickup of about 20 yards, perhaps. I'm not sure the exact amount, but...
It's 1st and 10. The junior quarterback, Warachek, is going to go to the air again. He throws it up the middle again, and that one is incomplete, intended for Kovala.
A little bit overthrown that time. He was.
This is also where the clock starts slowing down. Warachek takes a couple steps back. There's the fake and almost intercepted. It falls incomplete.
That ball went from Lakes defender to Besson and back to the Lakes defender, back to Besson.
BC is down by 34 points. Enters into it too. So Warachek is going to go back to the air. He goes back. Now he hands off on the reverse to number 21, TJ Leaf. And boy, that goes for naught, a loss of about 10.
And he was hit big time by Doug Hodges, and he's not up yet. He's sitting on a field, but you can imagine one player running as fast as he can one direction and another running as fast as he can the other direction.
Brown comes by. He's another 5 yards deep. How is he going to get back to the line of scrimmage? That'll be a 15-yard run in itself. And they have to kick the ball away, and they're going to let that one go. And that works its way into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback with 2:53 left here in the first half. The Lakes will take over in that first half. And Rose, the ball carrier, and he tries to go outside, and he's brought down at about the 15, but he gains 5. 2nd down and 5. There's a little fumble on that, but I think the Lakes got it back. Did they not? Right, Roberts?
New quarterback in the ball game for the Lakes.
Part of the country. So it's a 3rd down play and a handoff to Rowe. Rowe's got some running room. First down at the 40. He's down the sideline at the 50, and he's tripped up as he crosses the 45 at the Ewen Trout Creek 44. Tripped left in the first half.
He has an ice bag in his hand, so he apparently hurt his hand.
There goes Rowe to sideline pitch, and that's good for about 5 yards.
Pushed out of bounds by Avedisian after a pick of 5. That stops the clock, or 4 yards, stops the clock with a 2nd and 6 on the 41-yard line.
And today is no exception. The Panthers aren't playing their hearts out. There's a pass up the middle, incomplete. Wow, Coos is angry with himself. That was right in the old breadbasket.
Yes, that one was
from every which way.
Matter of fact, Coos' sister is married to the old quarterback, Matti Erkla.
Yeah. Back to pass. There's a short pass, and it's complete. Some running room for Crouch, and Crouch is in for a touchdown. Tell us about that play.
That was with 3 wideouts to the right side and to the left side, and a fake pass to the left side drew the entire Ewen Trout Creek to the left side, and then Sean Kader nice and smoothly puts up a pass to the right side, a screen to Jason Crouch, and he goes Munda yards to the end zone.
Well, the pass goes, whatever the line of scrimmage was, but you've got to add 10 to that. Here's the two-point conversion, and it is good. Who was that to?
Roberts, 40 extra point goes in straight ahead, and the Lakes go up. What's the score, Norm, now? 42?
42. We're ready for Dennis Schmidt's kickoff. Here we go. The squid cat. Oh, that was caught in the midair at the 45 by number 83. Is that 83? No, it can't be 83. I don't see an 83 here.
The line drive kickoff is fielded by one of the up-men for Ewen.
Stuck in self-defense, or you catch it in self-defense. He did catch it. Lake is late getting onto the field here. And the Panthers get the snap off, and the ball carrier Chichi gets a gain of a couple on the play. Second down and 8.
Doug Hodges here, so I think in the second half we're going to see a lot of subs playing.
Okay, here is Warchek going back to pass up the middle. It's picked off by the Lakes at the 35, bringing it back upfield across the 50-yard line. Still on his feet down inside of UTC territory. Is that Marcotte?
Excellent return by Schmidt. I think that was Schmidt that intercepted that one, and he ran it back to the original line of scrimmage where the Panthers were right back.
And the score at halftime is Lake Linden Hubbell 42, Ewen Trout Creek nothing.
There's son number 82, Dennis Schmidt, playing 10 for 3 years now. Norbert and Peggy Miller, their son Brian Miller, playing split end for 3 years now. And the last 2 years, Lawrence and Gail Bodwell, their son number 95, Rich Bodwell, playing 5 ends for 3 years. And the sophomore on the team, his parents are Bill and Patty Bezzy. He's Aaron Bezzy. He's a tackle, been playing for 2 years. And for the band, we have one senior band member. Her parents are Mike and Kathy Doobie. She's Danielle Doobie, and she's been playing in the band for 3 years. And now for the cheerleaders, we have Karen Dion, her daughter Rhonda Hill, been cheering for 4 years. Her daughter Sarah Cole, the captain, she's been cheering for 3 years. Lucy and Sue LeBlanc, their daughter Mandy LeBlanc, been cheerleading for 4 years now. Vicky Locust, her daughter Michelle Locust, she's been cheering for 4 years. Mike and Nancy Stevens, their daughter Jennifer Stevens, been cheering for 4 years. And the only junior on the squad, her parents are Larry and Marcia Houston. She's Stacey Houston, and she's been cheerleading for 3 years. I'd like to thank all you parents. It's because of you to have these kinds of programs put up with washing dirty clothes, there's football players picking up kids after practice. You all deserve a big round of applause.
Coach Scott Body and the Copper Kings. The Panthers, good end-over-end kick. They have the wind at their back, and it's Rowe. He comes right up the middle at the 20, still on his feet at the 30, 35, and brought down at about the 39.
Rowe picked up that ball, which was kicked very deep with the wind at his own 7, and races up to the 39. And a lot of the names I read in a paper today, they were really some stars during their high school days. The Lake second unit running the ball now, that was number 35, Jason Besner, up the middle for a pick of about a yard.
Go, the Lake second unit in there now. It's a second down and 8. There's a handoff right side. Koskela gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know. They have a few seniors, but they have a lot of young players on that team also.
And the Lakes with the football. There's a handoff for Koskela. He finds some running room. He's close to a first down. A final lunge gets him to the 50-yard line, and that's enough for it.
Yeah, Steve running off the left side. He picked up a little running room, and he was finally tackled. And see where they spot the ball. That's going to be a measurement item here, and I think he's short by about
42-0. The Lakes with a comfortable margin here. Here's a handoff right side. That's enough for the first down for Besner.
Besner picks up 2, going right up the gut, and he's tackled again by Aaron Pirtle at a 5'9", 192 for you. And if you don't get him a little experience, they're going to come in as rookies.
Here's a pitch out right side for Koskela. He shakes off one tackle, fights his way for a gain of about 4.
He was launched by Jason Besner for about 4 yards. He saw him slow down, and he gave him a little heist from behind. And
oh, boy. Second down and 5 at the 45-yard line of ETC. And that could be enough for a first down. Is that Besner?
Yeah, Besner off the left side on a veer dive, and he...
Kader takes the snap from center, hands off to Besner. Straight dive for about 3.
Besner once again and continue on with it.
2nd down and 7. 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. And a slight gain on that play. Wait a minute, we have a fumble, and Panthers have it.
Besner goes over the line, and he was actually stripped of the ball by...
And for ETC. Hand off, left side, caught in the backfield.
Fezzi in the backfield big time that time, and a loss of about 4 yards for the Ewen Trout Creek runner.
13. We're in the third quarter. 7 minutes left. Back to pass, Warachek. Fires right side, low. Incomplete.
Excellent defending job there by lately around town.
I guess. Warachek. Rolls right. He's being chased. Gets the pass off. It's complete, but immediately dropped on the play. The pass was complete to TJ Leaf.
Big hit by Steve Koskela on the
Punt formation. The snap is high. There's a flag on the play. They're going to let it bounce, and let's see. It goes out of bounds and through the stands up against the fence. Only the fence stopped that one from going into the pond.
a windblown flag, or what kind of a flag?
Well, everything is windblown here today. 1st and 10. So the mistake does not cost him. Koskela, the ball carrier, tough 2 or 3. I thought it was 2nd down. Kader, the quarterback, hands off for Besner. Besner is hit immediately. That play did not develop.
Besner to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Took it away from him.
Here's Koskela. He's caught from behind after a pickup of a couple. That'll bring up a punting situation, I'm sure.
Punt of the day for the Lakes, and it's going to be into the wind.
Yes, this is Rowe. Punting from his own 40. Gets a high spiral. Coos could have caught it. He was downfield on the coverage, and
he should have caught it. It bounced 10 yards back, and I think it's going to be a net punt of about 5 yards with quite a few of their second unit players on defense also, Norm.
D formation. There's a handoff. Good yardage on that first down play. A gain of about 5 for the ball carrier. Who's that? Chichi?
Cici tackled by 30.
To the line of scrimmage. Remaining at quarterback is Eric Warachek. He hands it off. Left side. No gain on the play. Good tackle.
Met there big time by Aaron Fezzi, who's a little big to move also, and it's going to bring up a third and with a gain of about a foot.
The Lakes in their dark navy blues. There's a handoff again, this time Kirtland, and he gains a couple, but still shy of a first down.
Tackle in there by number 70, Jamie Lebo, and they are not going to punt.
Why not? 4th down. They'd like to get on the board. There's a pitch out left side, and he's going to be in trouble. Number 21 is, and he's going to be hauled down. TJ Leaf, he shakes loose, and let's see where he steps out of bounds. If he's going to get a first down, he's got the first down, and then some. Yep, that doesn't work. Back to pass, Warachek. He rolls right. He fires it downfield, and it's incomplete.
The intended receiver on that one, number 21.
38-yard line of the Lakes. 2nd down. Handoff right side to Leaf. He goes outside. Now he makes his cut, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Met in there first by Steve Koskela, and he doesn't quite get back.
Lakes. Warachek takes 2 steps back, fires it. It's picked off by the Lakes.
I don't know who got it, but somebody got it. Lee Marcotte picks that one up and returns it for 2 yards. The Lakes take over 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. The issue there, and a dark jersey came up with it.
Sean Kader, man in motion, left side. There's the handoff for Besner or Koskela. And Koskela picks up 10, first down.
Yeah, excellent run by Steve there. He got nailed at
Lakes at the 49-yard line of the Panthers. Man in motion left side is Stevens. There's a handoff going right side. Koskela falls for an extra yard. He picks up about 2 here in the third quarter. Man in motion left. Handoff goes left. Besner, the power runner. He's got a first down.
excellent blocking in there by number 65 on that.
Of Houghton after 3. It's Linden Hubbell 42. Ewen Trout Creek nothing. inside the Ewen Trout Creek 40 at the 37. Kader calls the signals, handoff first man through. Some running room down to about the 35-yard line for the ball carrier, Besner. 42-16 final, Bark River Harris. We did get it. Thank you very much. Good work on getting that score, Kevin. Besner plows his way down inside the 20, inside the 15 to about the 14. Did you get that score? Beriga could win today. Who knows? Kader, handoff, right side. Koskela found an opening, and then he cuts down the middle, and a good gain of about 5 or 6 inside the 10. What a sunshiny day we have here, even though it's windy. There's a fumble on the play, and ETC's got it. Oh, boy.
The handoff to Besner.
Coughed up the football. Well, they have a comfortable 42-0 lead. They do not have the football right now, and they were marching toward the end zone. ETC, 1st and 10. Slight gain on that play, if any at all. And the ball is marked inside of the gain of about a yard, and that's it at the 9. Ball at the 9-yard line of ETC. Voracek hands it off. No gain at all.
Nice tackle in there that time by the Lakes defender, number 70, Jamie Lebo.
I thought it was going to go to the air. Against the wind. Backs to the end zone. Handoff left side. Some running room. And just shy of the first down, the ball carrier, Kirtland.
See where they spotted. He was tackled.
The chain gang today consists of Mr. Rick Ellis, Mr. Dean Supla, and
39 and a half years of experience on the chain gang.
Speaking of that, Wilbert Harrison passed away yesterday, the guy that sang Kansas City. So here it is, a first down for ETC.
Keeper by Voracek, and he gets in there for gets enough for the first down right over the center.
1st and 10 for ETC. Pitch out right side. TJ Leaf cuts up the middle for a couple.
Met in there by Steve Koskela after a pickup of about a yard, and it's going south into the wind. Usually if you're heading north, you're into the wind.
Yeah, that's very unusual indeed.
Well, then after the game, they're going to head south again into the wind.
Right on. Voracek hands it off. Gain of a couple. Now, you don't see a south wind set for 7:30 up there. It's going to be an exciting year for those two teams. Leaf cuts left, gets back to the line of scrimmage. I doubt it.
Leaf met in there.
42-zip. Lakes out in front, and there's the punt by Nathan Avedissian, and it takes a Lakeland and bounce it, hit the 45 and bounce all the way back inside the 40.
Touches number 32, Lee Marcotte, and the Panthers take over. In a wind situation like that, the ball starts coming back at the players. The players should be really watching the ball.
This is a team that is not accustomed to turnovers. Back to pass. Voracek, and he just threw that one away. I think he was hit there as he got rid of the football.
Mistakes and fumbles.
So it's a 2nd down and 10. Voracek hands it off up the middle, gain of about 3. Is that Leaf?
Yes, tackled in there again by Jason Besner. They're kind of reddish color.
There's a handoff flag on the play. Also, some good running room right to first down territory for Chichi, but there is a flag on the play.
I don't know if they're going to talk against that. This play will be called back.
42-0, Lake Linden Hubbell. So it's a 3rd and 11. Back to pass. Voracek, he rolls right and nearly intercepted. Number 60 almost picked it up, Joe Kader.
Joe Kader almost had his first interception here.
The deep men are Rowe and Coos.
Voracek, Avedissian doing the kicking.
He's going to fake it. He's going to pass it, and it's going to be picked off. Oh, he dropped it. 62.
Nordbeck had his chance that time to pick that off, had it in his arms and started running, but the ball just fell out, and the Lakes will take over with excellent field position down here on the Ewen.
They're giving up the football like they have been.
Yes, and the Lakes specialty teams gave it up once, and their second unit fumbled, and here goes a touchdown.
It's Besner, cuts left. He's down at the 10, 5. Touchdown, Lake Linden. Jason Besner.
37-yard touchdown for Jason Besner with 2 blockers out in front all the way, and the Lakes have put another 6 points on the board here late in the 4th quarter.
Lakes have scored in every quarter now, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, Norm.
And we'll see.
All back for the offense every time.
And the defense has been what Coach Warner wanted to cultivate this season, and he's there, I guess. And Roll's kick is a line drive, and it's wide to the left. So we have a timeout in the field, 4:55 left in the football game. The Lakes 48, and the Panthers nothing. Or not, but they did not score in the third quarter, so the Lakes do have a 48-0 lead. And there's the kick, and that hit the shoe top. He's going to have to pick it up at the 5, and that's Leaf. He cuts up to about the 15 and is brought down.
Yes, a 10-yard return. That ball came down and hit Leaf right.
Warchek, the quarterback. Handoff, left guard. Gain of 1 on the play. We'll see where they mark it. Maybe that's it.
Tackled in there by number 63, Andy Hakinen, another Trap Rock.
Avedizian is the new quarterback in there now for the Panthers. He hands it off for Leaf. Leaf in trouble. He shakes loose. Is he going to get back to the line of scrimmage? I don't think so. No.
No, number 62, number 62 for the. Is he a senior this year? Yeah, he is a senior.
And Avedizian, the senior, taking over at quarterback now. And there's a handoff and a good, powerful run for Chichi as he gets back a good part of that yardage, and it's going to be short of a first down. And he's back to kick. He does kick it this time. Nobody back there, so the Lakes had everybody up front, so they're just going to let the ball roll dead. And it gets a good UTC bounce and across the 40 to about the, I think they're going to mark it right on the, where was the cannon?
On the other side of the lake.
It's over on the other side of the lake.
That's a good place for it.
I thought maybe that was the two-minute warning. Besner, a ball carrier, back to the line, maybe a gain of 1.
Besner spins loose from a tackler in the backfield and does get it.
Sean Kader, the quarterback for the Lakes. The Lakes are a minute away from an undefeated season. Good run up the middle that time for Besner, gain of about 5. Down and 3. Kader takes his charges to the line, pitches out left side. Koskela's got the first down and more as he's brought down at the 45-yard line.
Pick up a ball.
Kader hands it off. Besner looking for some running room. He's got 10 and a first down with the clock running down. And that's the end of the football game. Wait a minute. They stop it at 3 seconds. That's it. The Lakes finish an undefeated season this afternoon, polishing off the Ewen Trout Creek Panthers 48-0. And we'll be right back with our post-game show after these messages.
Next week, the playoffs will begin. Our opponent, we will not know until today's over. Tomorrow it'll be announced. The site, we're hoping it can be home, but Ewen Trout Creek, Weir and Sucky Fish, and Stoke can come down this week, which is to be played in